questions asked of lead members under Standing Order 22. I now invite Councillor Jeddart to ask a question to Councillor McVeigh for no more than 5 minutes.
How can Dalgarno ward residents living on the estates run by the council, their voices can be heard and concerns taken into consideration when our tenants consultative committee takes place on 14th, when some choose to walk for Grenfel, only recognized by the council and association representatives can attend speaking on behalf of those living on those estates. There are no minutes taken of those meetings. Nothing is published on our website. Those minutes not taken and not circulated around the councillors to forward to the residents. There is a small number of councillors involved in the Tenants Consultative Committee. Only the lead member for housing and members of the Housing and Community Select Committee. The Housing Management Service engages directly with a few, not all the residents, but decision made impacts all the residents living on council-run estates. The residents' summit we had last September had no space for any questions from the residents. So can we have answer how our residents living on council-run estates are represented if they are no part or have no recognized by the council resident associations? Thank you.
Councillor McVeigh, would you like to respond?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Councillor Jeddart, for your question. There's quite a few questions in there, so in the interest of time, I will respond with a written response to you. But just to reassure you and anyone else in the chamber, the TCC, the Tenant Consultative Committee that you talk about, happens every single month on a Monday. And it is absolutely open to all of our council tenant residents. Only those who are elected by their RA are allowed to speak and vote on matters, because we often consult residents on all sorts of issues. And yes, you're correct, I am often there, and so is also Councillor Simmons, as in her role as chair of the Scrutiny Committee. Other councillors are very welcome to attend and observe, so do please come along next Monday when it is on.
Know that the human rights allows every single citizen living in this country to self-assembly. This applies also to residents who have rights to self-assembly. On what legal basis this council says we will recognize you, not the law of this country?
Councillor McVeigh, would you like to respond?
I'm not quite sure what you're implying there, but the residents' associations are voted in by residents on estates, but I don't really understand what you mean about means of assembly. But in my role representing housing in this borough, I can assure you that if a group of residents wish to form a residents' association, we will absolutely support them to do that, because we need to hear the voices of our residents. So thank you.